E aí pessoal, bem-vindo ao canal SrMeGustaGames. E hoje estamos de volta aqui com The Witcher 2, galera, o que provavelmente é nosso último vídeo. E vamos lá. Tem um golem ali, velho. Aqui é um morro, será? Tá, não dá pra passar aqui não. Então vamos por aqui. Será que eu enfrento aquele golem lá? O Roach, velho.
Vernon Roach, step away from the child. She's of royal blood. Temerian. Too good for you, whoresomes. You're an outlaw, wanted in all the north. Hand over the child and perhaps the king will show you mercy. I pass on Kedwenny mercy.
Roach!
Triss! We can't let them have her! This is Foltest's daughter! I've heard enough. Grab them!
Só matar eles? Já foi. Já era.
I failed. Deathmold got away. Thanks, Geralt.
Triss needed my help. You know that. The Nilfgaardians outwitted us all.
What are you talking about?
They kidnapped Triss. The Emperor dispatched the Kingslayers using the Lodge as a decoy. All in order to breed chaos in the northern kingdoms.
Temeria is lost. Radovid and Henselt will divide it between them. They've signed the relevant treaty.
It's not lost. Temeria will be reunited. Get the child out of here. Take her far away. Far from the kings, their courts and their wars. One day, she'll reclaim her heritage.
What about you, Geralt?
I'm going after the Kingslayer.
A man of his word.
It's personal now.
Farewell then, White Wolf. I trust we'll meet again in better times.
Farewell, Roach.
Bom, beleza, menos mal.
Where's Yorvith? How is Yorvith?
Proud, I think. The reward on his head has never been greater. Those seeking him, the Scoia'tael hunters, will be reinforced. The special forces throughout the north will receive more resources. The council and the conclave are assigning several mages to the task. Yorvith is now public enemy number 1. They won't rest until they find him.
Pô, não tô confiando nessas coisas não, velho.
This is no place for witches. Though I know you and you appear wherever something important happens.
True, though sometimes by accident.
And this time, also a coincidence?
Let's say I have something to take care of.
In that case, hurry. Once we're done cleaning up this mess created by the royal soldiery, Loch Muin will be magically sealed.
Getting out of here?
Temporarily. We shall return soon enough to rebuild the city. Loch Muin will regain its former glory. Until that time, we need to keep the treasure hunters and troublemakers out.
So Radovid trusts you?
We shall win His Royal Majesty's trust by delivering Sheila de Tansarville and the other traitresses from the lodge.
De Tansarville will be a problem.
Admittedly, Sheila can be slippery as an asp, but we'll find her.
You don't get it, Carduin. Sheila de Tansarville's dead. killed by an unstable portal.
Shame. She was to be charged and tried. She would have been convicted of her crimes.
Why does it sound like she was convicted before standing trial?
It would have been a formality, true, and at once a warning to other sorceresses.
Seems to me she led you down the garden path.
Forgive me, I must attend to some matters. And don't dawdle. The city will be sealed in 1 hour.
Ok, é nóis. Dá pra me salvar? Vamos salvar aqui, né? Vamos lá. Ele tá bem aqui. Olha lá. E aí, Lethal? Finalmente, hein, galera? Finalmente. Quer dizer, a gente já se encontrou com ele, mas a gente não ganhou muito.
Wait for me.
Geralt.
This is between me and him.
You don't have to.
I do. He knows how I lost my memory. Wait for me at the city gate. If I'm not there within the hour, leave without me.
Vamos lá, hein, galera.
Took you a while? Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
Oh, it was.
Good. Had she lived, she would have suffered more intensely and much longer. She helped me quite a bit, through naivety and pride. I would not have gotten far without her.
So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first, vodka.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships. Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
Yennefer.
The winter solstice, 1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying. The hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
Vamos lá.
Care to tell me what it was all about?
kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
Nossa!
Why are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way. But if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days, delirious, in agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums, trying to seduce orcs, trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Og, Serret, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly. But it was uneventful. No violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau. And a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the Northern Kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the Lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. That's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire?
She was when I left.
Acho que é só, né? Vamos terminar com isso.
Done talking. Let's finish this.
Wanna fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
Cara, eu não sei, eu não tô afim de lutar contra ele. Não matar ele, pelo menos.
The Imperial army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The north is finished. Time to go south. where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Netho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
Eu vou deixar ele embora, velho. Não vou lutar contra ele, não. Posso... Sabe por que eu vou deixar ele embora? Por causa do 3, galera. Que eu tô achando que vai afetar alguma coisa no 3. Só por causa disso. Se eu matar ele aqui, acabou aqui. E eu acho que ele vai voltar no 3 pra ajudar a gente de alguma maneira. Eu vou deixar ele ir.
Your death won't change a thing. Go where you will.
Just like that. No threats. No words of wisdom.
You going or not?
Farewell, Geralt.
Não sei porquê, mas eu acho que se eu matar ele aqui, acabou aí. Mas se eu deixei, como eu deixei ele embora, eu acho que ele vai aparecer no 3, galera. Eu tenho quase certeza disso.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. In Flotsam, he slew Bernard Laredo, but few mourned for the Commandant. Flotsam remained Temerian, while command of the garrison and town went to a Vizima noble, a sworn enemy of Kedwin and an avid angler. To this day, folk gather round bonfires in Lobendon to hear of the Witcher's deeds. The Witcher witnessed a great Kedwini victory in Edirn. At Vergen, Henselt's army crushed Saskia the Dragonslayer's motley force, ending the springtime of races. Soldiers of the Unicorn swarmed over the Pontar Valley. As it had before, powerful Kedwen swallowed Upper Edirn whole. Yet subsequent events would render Henselt's triumph short-lived. Dark clouds had been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like a rich cloth which nobles began to shred. These minor scavengers, however, scurried off in fear when true predators reached out for their prize. The summit at Loch Muin sealed the fate of Foltest's realm, when Radovid of Redania and Henselt of Kedwin divided it between them. Years before, Geralt of Rivia had witnessed the fall of the Council and Conclave of Mages. The summit in Loch Muin re-established both bodies, their founders sacrificing Sheila de Tanzerville and her accomplices. Yet Radovid also required humility and loyalty from the proud mages, but this did not sit well with all of them. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
É, galera, então terminamos aí o The Witcher 2, pessoal. Muito bom, muito bom, muito bom, muito bom mesmo game, galera. Curti demais mesmo. Espero que vocês tenham curtido essa série. Eu vou jogar o 3, galera. Eu quis jogar o 2 primeiro pra mim usar o save do 2 no 3. Então eu vou jogar o 3, pode ter certeza disso. Já até comprei ele, só falta instalar aqui na máquina e começar a gravar, pessoal. Bom, mas é isso então, galera. Espero realmente que vocês tenham curtido demais essa série. Não se esqueçam, aqui embaixo eu vou deixar a playlist com todos os vídeos da série. Só acessar e ver aí os vídeos, quem quiser acompanhar do primeiro ao último vídeo. Foi, eu acho que 34 vídeos, 35 vídeos, foi pouco, não foi muito perto das outras séries que tá sendo aí no canal. Bom, mas realmente espero que vocês tenham curtido essa série. Não sei se eu vou fazer o 3 agora de imediato. Tô pensando ainda se eu trago outra série, depois trago o 3. Mas não sei, gostei muito do The Witcher, cara. Gostei muito mesmo. O jogo, o RPG, nossa, fazia tempo que eu não jogava um RPG tão foda que nem esse, cara. Muito legal mesmo. O 3 deve ser bem mais louco que o 2. Deve ser bem mais louco e bem mais comprido. Vamos ver aí. Bom, galera, então é isso. Deixa um like aí, se for possível. Adicione os favoritos, que assim vocês ajudam demais a divulgação do vídeo do canal. E realmente espero que vocês tenham curtido mais essa série no canal. Eu vou ficando por aqui então, galera. A gente se vê no próximo vídeo aí, ou na próxima série que eu vou trazer. Vamos ver se eu vou trazer o The Witcher 3 ou algum outro aí, vamos ver. Vou ficando por aqui, fica um grande abraço e até mais. Fui, pessoal!